side. This is DE, so that means this is DE and this is DF, right? Because it says D is congruent to DF. So that means this is the one that is 35 degrees. And this one is X. Okay. Angle E is congruent to angle F. Yeah. So we find X, then we can solve for angle X. Angle F. Okay. It's already given here that angle D is, angle E is 35. Hold on. Angle E is 35, this one. So since angle E is congruent to angle F, that means angle F is also equal to 35 degrees. We don't need the X here. If angle F is 35 degrees, that means angle D is just 180 degrees minus 35 minus 35, right? Or 180 minus the sum of angle E and angle F. So what is 180 degrees minus 70? So angle D here is 110 degrees. Yeah. So you have to make sure you draw your triangle, because if your drawing is wrong, then your answers are also wrong. See? Triangle DEF is an isosceles with DE congruent to DF, and angle E is 35. Find angle F and angle D. So angle F and angle E, they are equal, so angle F is also equal to 35 degrees. And to solve for angle D, you just subtract the sum of angle E and angle F from 180 degrees. Alright? Okay, let's move on to number 13. You can take a screenshot of this. Number 13, triangle with two angles of 65. What must be true about two sides? Okay, so that means it's an isosceles. Triangle. The two sides, they are congruent. Alright. Part D, equilateral triangle. So what do you mean by equilateral triangle? Yes, so all sides are congruent. Okay, find each interior angle of an equilateral triangle ABC. So this is, let's say this is triangle ABC. Since they have equal sides, that means the interior angle or the angles inside are also equal. Alright, but the sum of the measure of the angles inside the triangle is 180. So you can just say, calculate 180 degrees divided by 3. So this is 60 degrees. Okay, we're on number 14. You got that? Okay, then for 15, exterior angle is 120 degrees. So let's say you have to draw, or just imagine it if you can. Okay. Let's say this is our triangle. Okay. It says exterior angle is 120 degrees. So exterior meaning the angle outside. So this is 120 degrees. Find the interior angle, this one. So interior angle is just 180 minus 120 degrees, which is 60 degrees. Right? Because this is a straight line. The measure of the straight line is 180 degrees. Okay. No questions? Explain how you know. You can say here the measure of a straight line is 180 degrees. And interior and exterior are supplementary, so that means they measure 180 degrees, but we're given the exterior angle, so you just subtract 120 from 180. That's how you got 60. All right. Okay, and then for number 16, two equilateral triangles share a side. One angle at the point is 60. Find adjacent angle. Okay. Share a side. One angle at the point is 60. Okay. Analyzing this one, if two equilateral triangles share a side, so the only possible configuration of this is like this, the one I just drew. They lie on opposite sides of the shared side. Okay, so let's say this is triangle A, ABC, maybe C and D, and then AB is the side that they share. Okay, this shouldn't be, okay, this one is not the one that's 60 degrees because it says adjacent. Yeah. One angle at the point is 60. Oh no, it's another angle. So let's say at point A, maybe this one is 60. And then at point D, okay, we'll see this one is 60. Okay, based on what I understood, now to find the adjacent angle here, so we can just add them up. So maybe this one. So that is, yeah. Since the angles, this angle CAB and DAB open in opposite directions, so the adjacent angle between this one, the two triangles, is this one. Angle CAD is the adjacent angle and is equal to 120 degrees. Yeah. Okay, we're on number 17. Garden border is isosceles with vertex angle. Okay. Vertex angle 50, find the best base angle. So if this is 50, let's say this is x, this is x, because in an isosceles triangle, the two sides are congruent as well as the base angles. Okay, so this is just x plus 50 equals 180 degrees, and we have 2x equals 180 minus 50, so 2x equals 130. Then 130 divided 2. What is 130 divided by 2? Okay, 65. So the base angles are 65. So this one is 65 degrees as well as this one, because they are congruent. Yeah, explain how a compass can create an equilateral triangle. So maybe you can just draw a circle first. You can say draw a circle with a fixed radius. And then an equilateral. Is this your homework? Okay. When is your test? Okay. An equilateral triangle has all three sides equal. So you can create these equal lengths using a compass. You really have to like demonstrate that. You say you start with a segment and you draw a straight line, segment, and label the endpoints. Yeah. So it's a long process. So you draw a segment, then draw a straight line segment and label the endpoints. That will be one side of the equilateral triangle. Then you set the compass to the length of the side that you just drew. Then place the compass point on A if it's AB and open it until the pencil touches B. Then you draw a circle. All right? Okay. Can we go to the next page? All right. Number 6, converse of the base angles theorem. What does it say about sides when two angles are equal? Okay, so you can say for the converse of base angles theorem, if two angles of a triangle are congruent, then the sides, can you see me writing? The sides opposite those angles are congruent. Okay. Because the original base angle theorem, if two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite them are congruent. So this is the converse. You just switch. If two angles, this is two angles of a triangle are congruent, the sides opposite are congruent. Okay, you can say all three. What do you know about angles in an equilateral triangle and why? So you can say all three angles measure 60 degrees because all the sides are equal. And equal sides mean equal angles. This is from the base angles theorem. Angles. No, we don't use that one, the base angle. The one is for isosceles. Okay. And then they add up to 180 degrees. So every angle in an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees because equal sides always create equal angles. Or equal sides mean always create equal angles. The three angles must divide 180 degrees equally. Itzel, your exam is on Thursday, right? Oh, but my schedule tomorrow is full. Yeah, if you can find time, because we cannot finish all of this.